All right, be back. Right back.
We're gonna study.
All right. Joey, shower hiding there. Shower hiding there. Hiding there. Now we're ready to go.
No, Max, take a shower. Sounds very nice. Jag måste det med food. Jag måste det.
Go hand up there. Yeah.
16 minutes. 16 minutes. I wonder if I can get back in 16 minutes. If I did edit. 17 minutes. Is that evil? 20 minutes. 19. 18. Okay, I'll be right back. Lights will be on. Oh, nobody's here. time? Oh my god. Okay. I'm here. Holy moly. Okay. Jeez. I got one view and he left. Great. Maybe I should restart it. Alright. I'm really bad at streaming. I'm going to ask Gemini if I'm doing it right real quick. Okay, so I'm trying to stream. I suck at this. So I have one view, 0 concurrent viewers. I put a timer on for 30 minutes while I took a shower and ate. Did I do the wrong thing? Should I stop the stream or what should I do? Should I just continue on? Alright, I'm sorry. I was just trying to get ready for the stream. I have no idea how long it was. It looks like 33, 34 minutes. Holy cow, it's hot now. 0 concurrent viewers is rite of passage for every single new channel. Isn't ideal, but don't stop the stream. Clear the timer. Pretend 0 people are watching. Alright, hello. 100 people. You're not really here. Actually doesn't click on your thumbnail. They usually leave immediately if they just see a timer with no action. Future, get your shower, eat dinner, and then hit the go live. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, whatever. So I'm just going to talk about RTO and RPO. RTO is recovery time objective. Oh my god, it's so small on the screen. There we go. Here we go. RTO. T is for time, P is for point. So the time is the maximum acceptable length of time that your application can be offline. Okay? So, let's say I have, where is like a painting thing? Fix, paint. Here we go. Oh, it's over here on the other screen. Okay, we're going to zoom in a little bit. I'm going to have the little ground here. Like brown. It's good. Right, this is time, okay? This is time. And in the middle of it, ooh, wait, we're going to put like the void. Find the void. And in the middle, this is right now. This is right now. This is how you write right now in Japanese. Ima. So this is now. So at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. That looks horrible. But that's the gist. So RTO is the acceptable length of time that your application can be offline. This is in the future. The value is usually defined in a part of a larger service. So in the future, RTO. Make the T really big. And the RPO, this is the maximum acceptable length of time during which data might have been lost. Time only flows in one direction, so we're just going to go this way. RPO. Okay. Data is lost. So I'm going to ask Gemini real quick. Hey Gemini, we're live right now. No, not Gem, but Gemini. We are live right now. I just want to explain RPO and RTO. I have the arrow drawn to the right for RTO. That's recovery time. And that's the time that we're going to basically acceptable, there we have offline time. And then to the left, of now is our PO, recovery point objective, and that's how much data we're okay to lose. How much data okay to lose. All right, so the voice to text is kind of goofy. I said, hey, Jim and I, we're live right now. Okay, but Gemini is really smart. It figures this stuff out. I'm going to try to make this really big for you. Let's go to F11. So, Gemini says that's 100% correct. The chat, Jim says hi. Gemini has a sense of humor, by the way. But Gemini is officially on the clock with you tonight. You're doing fantastic. Okay, arrow to the left, our PO. That's the past. So you can also think as P is past and T is time, future time. How long can the business survive offline before the CEO is screaming? I like that. That's good. Okay, so next on the stream here, we're going to talk about transition over to the Google Cloud Console. Okay, and I'm going to talk to you about the SQL page and point out the beautiful promote button. Here we go. Let's go over there. Oh, and I got to do Google Skills. This is really cool. All right, so this one is Google Docs. I could put that in the chat. Actually, I will just do it in the chat. There's 100 people watching. They need to see. They need to see. If you build it, they will come. But not if you have a timer running. 30 minutes. This is horrible. So over here, Google Cloud Docs. We've got fundamentals. Am I cut off? This look cut off. Maybe not. I don't even know. Oh, I can see it now. Okay, it's just really hard with the OBS stuff. Fundamentals, AI, machine learning, application, big data. The guy who's always teaching me about cloud architects was always saying this random, no, it's not random, it's just really boring. Welcome back. Which I wish you would say more things like big data. I'm just doing the RTO. RPO. That's the overview of sorry, getting over cold. Disaster recovery planning. That's disaster recovery planning. That was really big study point in masters. Everybody has to have discussed disaster recovery planning. Because bad things happen, you know. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but scheisse happens. Disaster recovery planning guide. And that is a big part of reliability and disaster recovery. Security IAM, storage, networking, hitting all these points. Aha, here's a good one. Cost goes up. Make that really big. Cost goes up as RTO and RPO goes down. So if you want these cut shorter, you're like, oh yeah, we can get it back online real quick. We don't lose much data. That's very expensive. Okay. I can't draw a little dollar sign here. Maybe one of those pens, that'd be cool. If it's long, you can be like, yeah, it could be down for a day or two, whatever. It's gonna be cheap. The shorter it is, the more expensive it is. Alright. So why Google Cloud? Google Cloud can greatly reduce the costs that are associated with both RTO and RPO. Why? Capacity. Securing enough resources to scale. Security. physical security. That's very basic, but some private buildings out there that have a disgruntled worker or some crazy person that could break through the security and destroy networks. Network infrastructure, support, and with facilities. Yeah, it's really about the physical infrastructure. It's really secure at Google or any other cloud facility. Patterns. Oh, here we go. Cold, warm, and hot. Cold, you have no spare tire. That's like my car. I must call someone to come to my car with a new tire and replace it. So I have a cold storage for my car because if I get a flat, I gotta wait for a tow truck, or I could spend some money. I can get that spare ready, a replacement kit. But I'm not going to spend $300 or $400 on that when I can get a tow truck out there for free because I've got, what is it, AAA. Or this one is really funny, hot. You have run flat tires. I think another one they were saying like a tank or something. You lose one part, it just keeps on going. That's very expensive. You might slow down a little bit, but there's no immediate impact on your journey. It's really good. It's a good read through, I think, in here. All right, let's go into RTO. That's where I got the documentation from here. Disaster recovery backup. What's this in the marketplace? BigQuery's got managed. Oh, that's also what the study did. That's also documentation and marketplace. Rackware. Get rid of those. Rackware, disaster recovery and backup. Rackware Cloud Protect is a fully automated enterprise-grade disaster recovery and backup solution. That's cool. It supports Windows and Linux. Data center to GCP, that's Google Cloud, intra-cloud, cloud to cloud. Okay, a different cloud like AWS or Azure. There's a GUI. Workflow. That's cool. How much they cost? $170 a month. Ouch. But I mean, if you need it, you need it. It might be cheaper than building yourself. Because it looks like it's already put together. Really cool. Oh no, I need that back. That was my cloud console. Alright, I have not used my credits. Let's use some credits up, baby. Okay, SQL SQL. Let's go into SQL. I'm gonna break this off. Wait a second. Alright, hold on. Let me see. Cloud SQL. I think I just need to go to Cloud SQL. I'm just going to go in Cloud SQL, right? It's way at the bottom. So I'm going to go to the Cloud SQL page, point out beautiful promote button. Yes. Cloud SQL. Yeah. Oh, wait, that was. Oh, how to bring that back? That was actually really good. I don't think that. Oh, here it is. Here's my buddy. Get Gemini Cloud Assist. Okay. 1 of 4 recommended APIs already enabled. Cloud monitoring. Cloud Assist API. Gemini. Data. Enabled Cloud Gemini Assist at no cost. This is free. Hey, I got a viewer. Yeah, you're welcome to ask anything in the chat and I'll explain it. So I'm just going to turn this one on really quick. This is cool. Okay, so yeah, I'm speech to text always. Look at the camera. Stop looking at me. Open up the Cloud SQL dashboard, point out the primary, highlight your main dashboard, tell the chat. I hate it when it says that. Okay, so I need to get a database up. All right, let's get a database started. I'm in Cloud SQL from scratch. Maybe I should just talk to you in Google Cloud. Is that okay? So let's see if this Gemini and this Gemini are going to communicate. I'm talking to you in the browser. Is this connected? Let's see if this is connected. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. I'm just using. Oh, I lost my 100 people. Yes, this conversation is happening within your browser session. When you interact with me, you're sending requests through your web browser to the underlying Google Cloud services. The power of this. Okay, so it's a little different. Use me as your AI co-pilot while you build a database live. I need to make this a little bigger. Yes, Gemini is definitely writing shotgun. Okay, talk to me while you navigate to really going to stream. Okay, we're gonna click instance. Okay, so I'm gonna try to walk you through it here. You can also use AI as well. So you can just name your, or this is your database engine, MySQL and Postgres. And we're gonna call this YouTube Live. I was gonna say February 25th. Because I'm not doing any more today. Okay, we should generate a password. What again? Just some gibberish. Generate it again. Is it different? Oh, it is. Cool. Okay, and then we're gonna go to I'm in the southeast. Oh, but that has like low CO2. Maybe that's why I went here. U.S. South Dallas. Right down there. I'm in Georgia. So I think I'm near Columbus, but low CO2 is really good. Definitely not Europe. Okay. So I'm going to create a free instance. Cloud SQL. So the admin API is required to enable some of the Cloud SQL features. This is one-time enablement with no associated, so one-time only. So I need to go to enable Cloud SQL admin API. Remember, you can have saving it. Should I save that? No. I'm using that again. So my SQL server, this is the name I just put on it. CPU utilization, nothing we used yet. It says Carolina. Oops, I did Texas. Oh well. I just wanted less CO2. The Architect Flex high availability, that means it's literally building that database in that location. Anyways, Architect Flex high availability. This is the most important button on the exam. All 100 of you that's listening, it's on the exam. And your disaster recovery lesson. Scroll down to the configuration options, okay? We're gonna look for a label called zonal availability. We're gonna change it to single zone to multiple zones, okay? Single is dangerous because if a disaster happens at one place, oh, and it's saying, hey, look at the chat. Yeah, so that's that warm spare tire. So my car, it's cold. And if you want to do it cheap, do it cold. This is disaster recovery practice. Where is it? Gemini Assist was enabled and settings were saved. Maybe just ask him in here. Should ask. I guess I like it. Oh, god. Helpful? What the heck? Get out of here. What is going on? Get out. Oh. How do we get out of that? Stop. Uploads. Send. Jeez, that's annoying. Okay, show me zonal. I think that's what I'm looking for, right? Zonal. Zonal availability. Availability. Should I make this bigger? I can make this bigger too. Then you can see it a little easier. I should make myself invisible. I'm gonna go invisible. No one really cares about seeing me anyways, right? There you go. I am invisible. I like it better this way. This is how I usually do things. Man, I can't see anything else. It's so zoomed out. I'll do a find. Zonal. Maybe it's another one of these. Because I'm in Cloud SQL. So it's got to be in another section completely. Let's go down to the configuration options. Configuration options. There's configurations. There's zonal. Edit configuration. Maybe in here. Compute engine API. Okay, that's not enabled. It's gonna start charging me. I'm gonna open it up really quick. So, compute engine, remember, it's virtual machines. It's like, I'd say a computer inside of a computer. All right. Well, we're getting some people come and go. We got 100 people come and go. Database replicas. I think I was a replica. So resources, high availability. This is not helpful in this thing here. Okay, so I cannot find zonal availability, and I'm on the Cloud SQL page. I'll just copy and paste for you. So get rid of that. You're not helpful. We'll go back to all instances. This is the instance I created. Open back up. And I'm just going to copy the whole page. You should be able to see it. Do a little semicolon, throw it all in there. And Gemini's going to look through it. I tried to get this Gemini to the side to help. I'm trying to get me to upgrade. I got like 31 days. I could do the test in 31 days. That's no problem. Maybe. We'll find out. Find out then. I just need to use up all of these. Get that thing off the screen. Hourly cost. Pricing estimates. Yeah, I mean, it's pennies. It's so cheap to use like basic stuff in cloud. Overview dashboard of the database you successfully built. Yeah, that's the YouTube live SQL database. You can show them how to fix a rookie mistake live. Look at the text you just pasted. Located in South B. Single zone night availability. No DR replica designated. Right below that, click the button that says Edit Configuration. Okay. Oh, I gotta go right into Edit Configuration. Can't change anything. Multiple zones. I can't change anything now. Define the high availability checkbox. Yeah, I see it. Man, people just keep going and going. The DER replica bonus, while you're on the edit screen, go back on the main menu, look for the replicas tabs on the left-hand side. Replicas tabs. It's definitely a favorite. I'm gonna keep this thing out. Yeah, let's just keep it out. And for everybody here, put this back in. Maybe we need to make it. Is that big enough? Replicas. There's a replicas tab. Can't do anything with it though. I cannot. Oh man. Review. Edit configuration. So on the test, you're gonna have to be able to do this too. You're gonna have to actually click on things. It's stuck, but you will not have Gemini's help. Not like this. Maybe in here. I doubt it though. My page is stuck. I cannot edit anything in what do you call it? Edit configuration. Okay, let's send that. So it'll explain maybe why this is stuck. Meanwhile, I'm trying to there's edit. I can't change anything. Region is not editable. I think I'm gonna have to. I think that's what I have to write though. US South 1 Dallas is not editable. Okay, let me just tell it real quick. It looks like US South Dallas is not editable. So maybe I need to just delete the whole SQL database and remake one for South Carolina. I think this is what I have to do. I had the same person come and go right now. You're not gonna watch the screen. I'm gonna take it up. All the other people that do want to see me. You hit the nail on the head. Deleting it, remaking it, South Carolina, exactly what it. Yep, that's what I have to do. 100% correct. Cattle, not pets. What? What does that mean? It is called cattle, not pets. All right, chat. The console's locked up on the edit, and honestly, I accidentally spun it up in Dallas. I want this in South Carolina. Back in the day of physical hardware, servers were like pets. You gave them a name. If you got sick, you spent all night nursing them back to health. But in the cloud, we treat infrastructure like cattle. That makes a lot of sense. If a server freezes or is in the wrong region, we do not waste 45 minutes troubleshooting in the UI. We ruthlessly delete it and spin up a perfectly brand new one in 3 minutes. Perfect answer. Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay, this is all this is running community end of life. Automatically enrolled in extended support. I don't care. We're gonna delete it. And YouTube Live 225. No, we're not taking it back up. We're just deleting it. So I created it 8:19 and it's 8:27 now. So that was 8 minutes of learning. Every mistake is learning, so fail fast. I don't know if you've heard that before, but fail fast. Okay, instances. So I'm going to create another instance. It looks neater now. It did not look like this earlier. There's SQL Server, MySQL. Either one's fine, doesn't matter. Not to me at least. 99.9 I'm just gonna enterprise. Production, development, sandbox. Oh, yeah, just sandbox. Wait a second. Something seems off. Create sandbox. Huh. That's cool. We can just go straight to it right here. Alright, create sandbox. We're just playing around. Move out of the way. Let's move out of the way. Sandbox. So it's less RAM, less CPU power, less storage. Okay, and the SQL 8.4. That doesn't matter. It's just a. Okay, here we go. Yeah, YouTube. Everybody's got a name. YouTube 100 people love this. Okay, it generates the passwords or no password. We go to South Carolina. Actually, I want to look at Dallas real quick. So that's like 34 cents. South Carolina, 28 cents. Wow, why is it so cheap? 28. 30. I guess that like because it's further away. If I go like Warsaw, 34. No, it's just where it is. South Carolina's cheap. 28. Iowa's cheap. Alright, whatever. South Carolina's really close. Multiple zones. Specify zones. Primary zone. It's B. C. Does that matter? It's fine, right? A different from primary, so it's gotta be different. So I don't care where. Make it one place, make it another place. Customize your instance. Machine configuration. We're gonna make it really cheap. Enable data cache, storage. Lower performance. We're going with the really cheap stuff. We're at 14 cents now. Connectors. This looks really different from what it was earlier. No. Hold on a second. What's that? Look at that. Nonsense. Enterprise. Sandbox. I'll just put YT. That's our business. YT 100. A. Okay, generate password. South Carolina. Make it big again. 14 cents. Multiple zones. So it doubles it. Specify zones and I'll just create an instance. I'm not going to go into the configurations options. Alright, so I'm going to copy this for Gemini this time. So, yeah, I deleted it. I gotta grab the region East 1. I think I did. I'm just going to show Gemini the page real quick. Grab your region, East 1. See it in here? This one's deleted, this one's created. That took me about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, because I went kind of back and forth. And so no data yet. Sandbox configuration applied. Still creating it. Alright, let's see what Gemini says. Flawless execution. I love that. You successfully nuked the old database. Yep. And you have a new one. Now do not let the chat watch the loading spinner. No one wants to see that. Alright, we're going to go straight to Compute Engine to show off Autohealing. The operation log is beautiful. Proves everyone's watching that you know exactly how to manage cloud infrastructure without hesitating. Cattle, not pets. Execution was perfect. The console says instance is being created. Yep, take a few minutes. Oh, okay. I need to open up a dual tab. Sorry. Do this. Oh, damn, I can't see. No. Their screen's a little different. Alright, we're going to go to Compute Engine. Well, that's created. Yep. Over here. Compute Engine. There's Compute Engine. Here it is. Like that. That's a favorite, so a little star next to it. We're going to go to Instance Groups. Wait, no, I just create an instance? It says no. Alright, chat. Well, Google's data centers physically racks our new highly available database in South Carolina. We're not going to just sit here and wait. Time is money. Let's fix the web servers that keep crashing during our peak traffic. This is an example. Sorry, should I do that? How much does that cost? It sounds expensive. I'm going to do it. Alright, so I'm going to enable that. Instance groups. There's instance groups. Okay, there. Found it. Alright, now we got Compute Engine. Autohealing. Click on a new instance group. Click. Create an instance group. Okay, not an instance yet. Instance group first. Scroll down to the Autohealing section. Autoscaling. Type this in. I don't know where this is. The tutorial. Not right now. Close that. Autohealing. All right, 1, 2. Oh, there it is. All right. So scroll down to the Autohealing. Show the where we create HTTP health check. So health check. If we check the power cable, a frozen server looks alive. That means the server gets power, but we don't know if it's really frozen or not. By creating this application health check, it's going to ping it, right? Default action, that should be just ping it. Ping. If it stops responding, the group ruthlessly kills the zombie server. That's what we love to do. We love to kill zombies. Go to Autoscaling. Autoscaling, is that it? Autoscaling, here we go. Change the metric to schedule. What? Get here. Instance is being created, so this will be an instance group. Here's the multiple zones. I think I should stay in South Carolina. Balance any single zone. No, we're not doing single zone. Any target distribution shape. That's a hard one. We balance autoscaling on, add, and remove instances. Scale out. Only add instances. I think it's just going to be on. CPU utilization. Autoscaling signals. I don't see where I need to change it to schedule. That didn't sound right. Second, health check default action. HTTP health check. Update instance. Keep the same instance configuration. Alright, let me just copy this. I see this. Okay. And if you want to follow in your own, let's see if I can put some of this. Let's put that in the chat. So this is the console google.com, console cloud google.com. And new managed incident group. Multiple zones. Multiple zones. I saw that. Okay, here's multiple zones. All right. So look here at the location. Notice how we selected the multiple zones in South Carolina. So you have BCD. So we're spreading our web servers across 3 different physical buildings. If one Google data center gets hit by lightning, our application doesn't even blink. The other 2 zones pick up slack instantly. This is how you build a bulletproof architecture. All right, so we're going to go to Autoscaling. So Autoscaling. Is that big enough for everybody to see? All right, let's see. Autoscaling. Signals. Autoscaling signals. Oh, here it is. And schedules. Oh, it is there. I need to add. After you create this instance group, you can edit to create a scaling schedule. Okay. So there are some stories or scenarios. One is Mount Kirk Games esports tournament. If we wait for the servers to hit 80% CPU before we scale, the players will experience massive lag. So we have to scale before. I remember this. Instead, we skip the basic signals and click auto scaling schedules. This lets us tell the system, hey, the tournament's at 5 p.m. We want you to automatically scale at that time. Not at 5, but like 4:45. And warm up and build 50 servers at 4:45. So you anticipate the load and not react to it. This would have helped a lot of companies like Diablo, but they didn't care, obviously. The Autohealing flags. Scroll down to the bottom where it says Autohealing. Oh, here we go. Autohealing. Do I need to do anything with the optimize for availability? Predictive autoscaling improves availability monitoring daily. We may want that. So that's the CPU utilization. We'll do. Whatever, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna turn it off for this lesson, but you can turn on, and that's the predictive. Instead of predicting, that's the schedule. Okay, so we're gonna go down to auto healing. Here we are. Health check. Okay. This is the biggest trap on the architect exam. Okay, so it will say only create VMs when they're not running. It will only create VMs when they are not running. That means if the power is on, but our web app is totally frozen, Google thinks everything is fine. We have to click this health check button. Oh wait, it's not. Oh, wait, what? I thought it was already on. Oh wow. We have to create an HTTP health check. Create it, name it. This actively pings our application. If the app stops talking back, the instance group ruthlessly deletes the zombie server and builds a fresh one. That's good. Self-healing architecture, entirely automated. I'm about to close up. Hurry up. Wait, I want to build it. No. I'm gonna build a health check. I have the name, description, and all that stuff. Can I build this real quick? Sorry, I'm talking to my beautiful assistant over here, Gemini. Let's just make it anyways. Okay, I'll just do health, lowercase, no spaces. Check 1. Yeah, just no spaces. Kind of like, just think Python. Absolutely build right now. It takes less than 60 seconds. Okay, cool. Hey, I get 2 minutes. Okay. Type in something like, oh yeah, that's even better one. I like that one. Sorry, my assistant has overridden me. Protocol changes from TCP to HTTP. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Leave it 80, port 80 is fine. Description, yeah. So, scope, global, regional. I think regional is fine, right? Does it need to be global? Logs, you can leave this off to save time. Okay. Health, leave the default numbers. Okay. I'm not going to mess with anything else. Okay, by default, a lot of systems use a TCP health check, which basically just knocks on the server's front door to see if anyone is home. Well, you're selecting HTTP. Okay, we are forcing the load balancer to actually walk inside, ask the web application for a web page, and wait for a 200 OK response. That's HTTP. If the application is frozen, they can't get this back. Okay, their threshold is set to 2. There it is. There's the 2, which means if the server fails to answer twice in 10 seconds, the instance group ruthlessly assassinates the zombie VM and spins up a brand new one. That's its cat, all not pets. I love this. Alright, save. This health check will replace unhealthy instances. You may want to increase the check interval to at least 10 seconds and the unhealthy threshold to at least 3 seconds. 10 to 3. Let's see. Really? Wait, how did I edit that? Anyways, let's create the instance group. Wait. I want to create the instance group. I still have this instance group 1. It says please select a template, and I guess I need to create a new instance template. Is that not okay? Oh my gosh, there's 100 people waiting on this. Let's see. All fields. Okay, we got that. I need to zoom out. I need to see it all. South Carolina, balanced. Okay, new instance template. You definitely need an instance template. A managed instance group is a factory that stamps out identical servers. Okay, here's instance template. Blah de blah. Manage tags and labels. Alright, look under instance template and it won't let us proceed. Why? Because instance group is just a factory. For the factory can build 50 web servers, we have to hand it the blueprint. This is the blueprint. Okay? Whew. Oh. Okay. We're going to call this, of course, Gokame web template. Thank you. I love that. Machine configuration changes from default to an E2 micro. I'm going to go back to South Carolina. E2 micro. Is that what I'm on? Oh, I see it here. It's on an E2 medium, and I need to go to E2 micro. Okay, that makes sense. Can you go to like a small? 0.2 is even smaller. The micro is really small. Low cost. Cool, so we're selecting the E2 micro. It's an incredibly budget friendly and actually part of the Google Cloud free tier. Of course, at Gokame, our philosophy is that you never overpay for compute power you don't need. We keep the overhead low and the efficiency high for our customers. I love this. Hit the blue button. Standard. Confidential computing. Allow default access. I just love reading through everything. Okay, I'm just going to save that as the template. Oh yeah. Oh man. Multiple zones. Wait, do I just keep this instance group as instance group -1? Instance group. Good God, the voice to text is not very well. I want to create this. We also have that as well. We have service API. I also want to see the billing. Change it right now. Gokame front in MIG. MIG. I love that word MIG. You know what MIG stands for? Manage Instance Group. There it is right there. Stateless, stateful. Okay. If you leave default like group instance or instance group 1, it's really confusing in the future because you're like, what is that? And MIG, you know, it's managed instance group. So if we're architecting a massive enterprise in an environment, or if you're managing a local client's network, you know, through like Gokame, strict naming conventions are everything. So if a server goes down at 2 a.m., you do not want to be guessing which group 1 or group 2 holds your critical web application. So you definitely want these names to be applied to what you're doing. The description is I'm studying, you know, this is not really that important here, but you want to be saying something like this is used for, you know, the YT-100A SQL server. All right. I'm going to create it. This is cool. All right, so how can I tie in the instance group and the SQL server all together for a close? There we go. So this is the end. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. All 6 people that came. I'm having fun. I don't care. I'm gonna go also to billing just to see how expensive this was. Man, that was a big flying $0. In the future, it's still gonna be $0. I got $300 to burn through it. Oh man. Ends May 2nd. Let me see if I can actually use $300. I'm trying to do that soon. Alright, so let's zoom out and look at the big picture. We just architected a complete bulletproof 2-tier application. Think of it like a massive restaurant. The manage instance group. Let me go back. Oh man. So the manage instance group here. Those are our 4 front of house waiters right here. Because that's the front end. It's a busload of 50 people suddenly shows up at 5 p.m. Our auto-scaling schedule automatically calls in extra waiters to handle the rush. That was fast. Do I have it on schedule? You're not happy about this VM is being verified. We'll have 1 instance in here. Where's my schedule? Oh, if I set the schedule. Yeah, that makes sense. Auto scaling. Configure auto scaling. And the schedule. There it is. Oh. Yeah, you can set this for a certain time. Which one do you want to see it? Manage. Create a schedule. There it is. Here's where you can do it. You can set that like 4:45 p.m. And if you had, 50 more people to show up, or our auto scaling schedule calls in extra waiters to handle the rush. If a waiter trips and drops a tray, our auto healing health check down here. Auto healing health check. We'll clock them out and bring in a fresh worker instantly. Because they're cattle, not pets. In cloud. Oh, my back. Okay, but the cloud SQL database we built first, this is the kitchen. Let's go back to SQL. Here's the kitchen. This is the server. That is the brain of the business. It doesn't matter how many waiters you have, if the kitchen catches on fire. By building our database with high availability across multiple zones, we ensured that our primary kitchen goes offline, our warm backup kitchen and the next building takes over seamlessly. There is the it. That was in the clone failover. Oh, there's a failover. What? Like promote. Oh man, there's edit configurations. So we can make sure we have a backup. Just want to show that real quick. Multiple zones. This is like having two kitchens. So if one blows up. This is what it takes to pass the Google Cloud Architect exam. But more importantly, this is the exact mindset you need to protect a business. All right. So this is all applicable. This is real life stuff. If you own a local clinic, a law firm, storefront, here in Georgia, you might not need a global server farm. You don't need it, worldwide. But you absolutely need a system where a single hard drive failure doesn't bankrupt your company. At Gokame Tech Support, we take this exact enterprise architecture and scale it to fit a local small business budget using smart, affordable local backups and network redundancy. Okay, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for hanging out in this live study session. Hit subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you have any last questions, 3 seconds. 2, 1.